Well, now to a Texas mom who, like any parent, says she has the right to know what's going on in her son's school and if he's safe. Sounds like an easy question to answer, right? Well, not if you are Terry Chumchall, who says that her son Noah was relentlessly bullied for years. And not only could she not get any answers as to why, but she wanted to know if Noah's school had a history of bullying problems. But when she tried to get access to the school's records, well, she was sent a bill. That's right, a bill for bullying reports. Hard to believe, but take a look at the letter. This is the actual letter from the school district asking her to pay more than $7,000 if she wanted those reports of bullying at her son's school from 2015 through 2022. Is that too much to ask for a mom who moved her family to Joshua, Texas because they love the teachers and all the extracurricular activities? Well, Terry says that her 13-year-old son started getting assaulted and then harassed with racial slurs, mainly about his Asian American heritage. What does it take to protect our children? Well, Terry and Noah join me now with their story, as well as their attorney, Warren Norrid. Appreciate you all being here. Terry, you've been trying to protect your son and get this information from the district for some time now. What was your reaction when you saw that it would cost you $7 grand?
My reaction was, I just don't understand how they can do that, and I believe that it's just another blatant abuse of power on their part to try to charge a parent $7,000 for information that the school already has, and by the state of Texas, they have to keep. It's just, I mean, again, it's just how they abuse their power and authority over parents, and we have every right to have this information and not to pay $7,000 for it.
And Noah, in this instance, you know, your mom is putting up a fight, but that fight is noble. But from what I understand, the fights that you endured were not. Can you tell me what the boys were saying to you and doing to you and how that made you feel?
He's saying that he experienced a lot of race-related bullying, a lot of physical incidents, and it's really has affected him. He doesn't even want to go to school. He's nervous. Actually, they start back tomorrow, and he's nervous about retaliation from, you know, maybe teachers, coaches, and even students because of what's happened to him. And again, it's not just him this is happening to. It's happening to many other children in Joshua ISD and across the nation, actually.
And maybe if he moves over a little closer to you, Mom, where you seem to be directly on the mic really well. There we go. And I can ask you, I'll try one more time, Noah. I read in the incident report, I'm looking at it right now, that you filled out. And as a mom, this is heartbreaking for me to read. But you wrote that you just wanted a certain boy to stop hitting you. Did anyone at school help you when this was going on relentlessly?
No, when this actually happened, they normally try to minimize the situations and they don't take bullying as serious as they should. They tried to actually flip it around on me and say I instigated it, which, yeah, I don't think anyone should have to go through that.
Now I hear you perfectly. Thank you. Warren, we did reach out to the Texas Attorney General, who's now involved in the case. They said the matter is pending and under review. What do you want the AG to do here?
Typically what we'd want is the AG to ask the school district to justify its numbers. Now, what should be infuriating to every parent and anybody who cares about public schools or kids is that Terry specifically said, I don't want copies of actual reports. I just want the numbers, just the numbers. And then he came back and said, well, we need to do all this work and redacting, when she said specifically, I don't want the reports, I just want the numbers. So it's just a facade, a mere charade of playing a game where they put off people and they say, oh, well, we're gonna need you to give us all this money in order to do what we're required to do by state law. They are required to have these numbers under the education code in Texas. They should be able just to tear off the top sheet of their tallying and give it to us. And so the infuriating part is that they're just playing games, and that Terry should have to go get an attorney, even if I'm pro bono, for her to have to go get an attorney and employ the Attorney General to get these common records that should be available is what's most infuriating and should be to everybody.
And Noah, now that we can hear you well, it's perfect where your mom put you. Could you just tell us what your advice is? After going through what you've been going through, what's your advice to other kids that may feel like they're being bullied and harassed?
I think that you need to find an advocate for yourself. You can use our group, Families Engaged, or find a parent, a friend, or even a teacher that can help you. And just know that you're not alone. A lot of kids go through this, and none of it's okay. Just know that you're not alone in this.
And Mom, final thoughts here for you. What do you want to see come out of this?
I want these school districts to start seeing parents as partners instead of as the enemy. I'm involved because I'm an active parent and I deserve to have a right. I have a right to be involved in his schooling. I have a right to know what's going on, and I have a right for our children to be safe at school. And again, that's all children deserve to be safe at school. So we need these school districts to stop treating us like the enemy.
Well, and I think that the parents of those kids that have been bullying you, Noah, they need to stand up and they need to be better parents. They need to be, just like your mom, by your side and helping you get through this and grow up to be a tremendous young man. I thank you all for your time today. You can tell I'm passionate about this as a parent and having experienced this, so thank you very much. I appreciate you all.
Thank you, Kara.
Thank you.
You bet. And we also did reach out to the school district as well and did not get a statement from them. So we hopefully will hear from the school district there in Joshua, Texas.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.